Okay, good morning, class. Nice to meet you. How are you today? Hopefully, you always take your healthy and ready to learn about spreadsheet in ES level IT. Okay, today we're going to know about the introduction of Microsoft Excel. Before that, I need you to open the Microsoft Excel first. Okay, now as you can see that in spreadsheet or Microsoft Excel, we call it cells. Yeah. If I click here, it's mean before. Before it's mean that the cell is the address of this cell is from column B and in row 4. If I click here, it's mean the active cells in column A, then in row 4. If I click here, it's mean the active cell in column B and row 2. Okay. After that, we should know how to insert row and then how to insert column. Okay, how to insert row? We put whether we want to insert the row. For example, if we're going to add one more row above B3, yeah, just select the row, then right click and then click insert. Yeah, so we have one row. Yeah, we have one row here. And then what about if we want to edit one column? Yeah, after B. Yeah, the way is still the same. Right click on the particular column and then right click insert. Okay, and then here we go, the new edit column. Okay, if we talk about column, yeah, A until XFD is mean a column. Yeah, if we go to if we go in here, yeah, uh 1,048,578, that we call it a row. So in Excel that I use is Excel 2013. They have 1,048,578 rows. Yeah, and then if we talk about row and column, they are row height and then column width. If you are going to resize, yeah, a column, yeah, to be a small size, just right click and then choose column width. Okay, here we go, we have the size 25.5. If we're going to decrease the size, we just change the value become, yeah, for example 10, and then click OK. If we're going to make the same column size from B until E, we can block the column and then right click column width and then type the same value. Okay, and how about the rows? Yeah, I mean the height. Yeah, if we talk about the height, yeah, right click and then choose row height. Now we know the value of the height of row 2. Yeah, 15.75. Yeah, I'm going to resize become more bigger. So we put the, for the example value 30. Okay, and then the row become bigger, yeah, the height. If we're going to make the same, yeah, for the height, yeah, become 30. We just select the height and then right click, choose the row height, and then we type the same value 30. Okay, and then if we want to hide the selected row or selected column, we can do it by right click and then hide. I repeat, click the selected row or column, right click and then click hide. Okay, that's how to hide the column or the row. Okay, now if we talk about Excel, yeah, we cannot avoid of border. Yeah, so we're going to add a border in here. Yeah, just click in here and then more border. Okay, we can see in here, yeah, we can click outline. Okay, so now we have a border. If is not clearly from the menu view, we can uncheck this grid line so we can clearly see the border. Okay, if we're going to put the text into the middle, click at the ribbon type home, yeah, and then click here center, and then in the middle line we choose center. We can do it by right click and choose format cells and then click on the alignment position, yeah, horizontal center and vertical center. What about if we have long text, yeah, for example Microsoft Excel. If we have like this, the space is not enough and we're going to put the next text under the Microsoft, so we can do it with wrap text, yeah, right click format cell and choose wrap text. Okay, so the text become in the bottom of the first text, yeah, of Microsoft Excel. We can change also the orientation of the text, yeah, just like right click, yeah, format cell, then we can change the orientation. We want to be like this, 45 degrees, yeah, or we can just by using this vertical text, we can choose, yeah, the same. It's up to you, depend on the need of the problems. Yeah. Okay, how about if we're going to, yeah, if we have two border like this, yeah, I have two border like this, and then the text Microsoft Excel. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to join these two cells. Yeah, in Excel we call it merge and center. Yeah, just the selected two cells. Yeah, and then right click, format cell, and then we choose merge cells. Yeah, if you're going to put like this in the middle of this position, just like this, format cell, horizontal center, and vertical center. Okay, so I think the same, yeah, the same way to make the position of the text in the middle. And then if we're going to change the color, yeah, just the same like in the Microsoft Word, yeah, just change the color. If we're going to change the border or the color, I mean the color of the border, yeah, click the color, yeah, and then just the border, yeah, so the border will be changed, yeah. And if we're going to give a background of the cell, yeah, just click in the fill color and choose whether color you want to use it. Okay, that's how to make a border and how to change the orientation. How about the name of the range? Yeah, for example, we're going to hide first. Yeah, going to hide first. We're going to give the range of these two cells, yeah, become hourly rate. Yeah, how to do it? Just block these two cells, yeah, and then right click and just define name, and then type hourly in rate. Hourly in rate. So if we click in here, the address is A10. If we click in here, the address is F10. But if we click these two cells, yeah, the name is not become address of the cells again. Yeah, the name will be changed in hourly in rate. Okay, so I think it's easier to change the name or the range in particular cells. Okay, and then how about the second problems? We can select it also in range, yeah, the cells, and then click define name, and then we change become byte yeah, bike hire, then click OK. Yeah, if we click this, the address A2, but if we selected this, the name will be bike hire. So why we should give the name for the particular or selective cells? Because it makes us easier to make the analysis of the data. Okay, next, how to make this $10. For example, if I type this 3000, it's only number, but we can change become currency format. We can click in here, just dollar, or maybe we can change in right click format cells and then number. We can choose the currency, yeah, whether the country that you need it. We can arrange also the decimal places, yeah. We can put 2, or maybe we don't want to use it, yeah. You can change also for the number format, yeah. You can change the decimal places also or no. Okay, yeah, just like that. If we type a date, yeah, for example 10, yeah, this is a date format, yeah, for October, yeah. And then we want to change the format of this date, yeah. Right click on the format cells and then we can choose whether format that we want to show. Is it a long format, or maybe we're going to use a simple format, yeah. It's depend on the need, yeah. And then how to give the color of this range, yeah. Sometimes we need to immediately recognize which worksheet, yeah, that we needed to calculate, yeah. We can do with right click and then tap color and then choose whether color that we need, yeah. And then right, repeat again, tap color, yeah. Of course, right click on the sheet name and then choose the color. I repeat again, right click on the sheet, tap color and then choose the color. And then how to change the sheet name, yeah. Just right click and then rename. For example, in here, bike hire, and then in here, rename hourly rate. Okay, and then if we're going to change the layout, yeah, page layout, we can choose the orientation. We needed to set up before we print, yeah. We can choose portrait or landscape, yeah. It depends of the need. And then the size, are we going to set as A4 or just letter? Yes, it depends on the need also, yeah. And then click file, print, preview, yeah. If you want to see the preview of the document. And then if we talk about a worksheet, yeah, this is sheet 1, sheet 2 that we already changed become hourly rate, and sheet 3 that we changed become bike hire. And then we're going to protect, yeah, the workbook, so cannot, I mean, so there's no one can open the workbook, yeah, to protect the file more safety. Yeah, we can do with review on the menu bar and then protect workbook, and then we can type, yeah, which password that we needed. We type the same password again. Yeah, and then if we want to protect the sheet also, we can click protect sheet. Yeah, yeah, after we protect the worksheet, yeah, the other user cannot type, yeah, before we unprotect it first. Okay, we can do set a particular cells also, yeah, for format cell protection. Look, yeah, and then protect it. Okay, and then we can still can change, yeah, the value, but in the other cell we cannot do anything. Yeah, okay, okay, that's all for today. Yeah, thank you for attending my class. See you next week. Bye.